What am I talking about? Got my mic fucking muted. So I'm saying much peace to everybody who's popped through. Um, if you are the first time popping through, much more, what you call it? Gratitude. I might go fix up that flag in a sec. It's just looking a bit detrimental to me. It's covering, but it's it looks a bit better if it's up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back in 5 seconds. Um, if someone goes in that time, I'll be disappointed. But anyway. 6 people in space of 5 seconds. So this is the time. This is fun. So if you do from 6, you get British and you get American. You get American, and then you want British too. You don't want Australian because you want people viewing from overseas. It gives the oh, whoops. Did you hear that, everybody? Or how loud was that? Tell me the truth. I was just talking about the operator figures of how YouTube algorithms work. Like, um, I was watching some girl stream. I did lose one person. Boo. But that's alright. Um, it's gonna keep on building. On the drop's going to come through. He said it's going to come through. I was going to light something up. But anyway, whichever way goes, I'm going to start making a beat. So if he doesn't come through in the next, say, I don't know, whatever. I shouldn't rely on him. But it was going to be a more. I can just start it off and see which way it goes. Um. So, what I want to do you want to use the audio by itself to... I'd say yes, because... Pretty sure I'd want to say yes, because it's the internal device sending it out. Maybe some freaking reasons. Built in. And you said entire screen. So, well, it was working before. Everything's just fucking moved around like incredible. Oh my god, my room is in a mess. Who is in my room? I need someone to come into my room for a second. And we've got a few people. Is everyone just listening, I guess? So take my time. We'll take my time. I've made a bit of a mess of my room. So I really should have. Drop said he was coming on, but that's no excuse. I've just got to take a couple of minutes and organize some things. Afternoon treats. Now, afternoon treats. Right, this should be like a fuck ton of I always do this though, it's really great. Alright, I better get into it. I should the ball. What up, Jay?
Man, you gotta punch me in, man.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Were you in there for a while? Oh, you were twice. Shit.
This is the type of life I'm living. Look, we every. Hold on.
Fuck. Yeah.
Hold on. We got wood. We got project. We got my boy trying to bring some smoke. Look at him. Look at him. Look, he's good. The bull. What's good, bro?
He's just standing there going, "What do you want?"
Man, bro.
Damn, I didn't know this shit was so deep. Oh, my fucking sandals, done.
Where your sandals, bro?
This is got fuck. Fuck.
What niggas would do for $1, bro?
Man, I ain't know this shit. I ain't know this motherfucker shit was like this, dog.
You gotta.
Fuck.
You ain't got no time.
I think I got a nope, I ain't.
Peace to the Queen, Nicky C.
Peace, y'all.
Hey, what's up,
What's
see?
this?
The goddess of the god.
What's up?
Man.
I need a 10. You got a 10?
Yeah.
What?
Damn, so I drop you on here twice?
Damn, man.
Am I on here twice?
Is that who is that
Yeah,
with the red
I
shirt?
Man,
thought.
what you doing, Sunbreak, man?
Nah. I thought you on twice because the video was you came on once with the avatar, and then it was I thought you had to do that for the fucking video. I thought that was you both times. Fuck that other cunt off. I'm gonna fucking remove him. Who's he? I don't know. Kick from studio. See you later. It wasn't you logging in twice? No.
What's that?
What do you mean?
I don't know. What is he showing us?
That's his garden, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or
How
it's
you
his
guys been?
neighborhood. It's his neighborhood.
Sunray, you've been up
Community
all
gap.
night.
So every time you fucking see me, that's what you say. Sandra, you've been up all night.
Hey,
You
what's
have.
going on, see?
I've been watching you this morning, and now you're still here. I'm
Shit,
worried about
man.
you,
Gotta
bro.
get some work done. You can't fucking sleep
Hey,
all day. Nah, just joking.
Hey, that nigga walked through a pile of mud, lost his sandals in the mud, right? To give me a little sack of whatever and say, hey man, I guess I really got it out the mud. That shit was funny as fuck. It was real shit though. That shit was real as fuck, man. You lost the sandals though, like it's like weird up here in Ohio, man. It done rained like for like 4 hours, so all the ground and shit is all muddy. Fake rain.
Yeah, that
But
the
my bad,
mud.
y'all. Y'all go ahead.
Oh, I found it. I found one. I hope I find two. I'll find two. I'm sure I will. Um, yeah, how you been, Nikki, man? Just chilling on the grind? Making some more
Chilling,
Nikki C's? I've
enjoying
been doing
myself.
some goods.
Enjoying
Enjoying yourself.
myself. That's what I've been doing.
But you know what happened to me? You guys won't even... See, nobody even cares, but I'll tell you guys, even though I'm my eyes up here. Oh, you got Body Sean. You want to come up? I'll drop a link if you want. But man, I did a fucking fruity pea yesterday, G. Like, I come into my house and we've got a cleaner, right, at our house. And he does like the floor and he just like, he's a real weird cunt. He's a fucking little flip cunt. Anyway, he cleaned the floor and he flipped it so slippery. I had like two shopping bags and my backpack, and I've just gone on entry into the house and gone face first onto my fucking onto my face, and my tooth, the front the front left one has turned 90-degree lateral. Got stuck in my lip. They've had to remove my lip, push it back down. Um, it's currently in a situation of like, it's all fucked. It's got like cuts and shit everywhere. I don't know. Viewer discretion advised. Uh, where is it?
And that's how people was born with an overbite too. Like if you have a baby right now, your child will have an overbite. I guarantee it. Just because that
Fuck
genetic
you,
change.
motherfucker. Nah, I always thought I did because
No,
I
I'm just
bit
keeping it
like that.
1,000 with you.
Yeah, I know. I bit like that, and I didn't think I had a huge overbite, but yeah, there was a little bit of it. Like I could fit like
No, I got
about.
an overbite and a lazy eye, man. I'm all fucked up. I got a lazy eye, overbite. Man, this shit, man. I'm two different people, bro.
Have you ever had
Like,
your tooth fallen out? Like, cause I'm worried now. See what
nah, my
happened?
shit's strong as fuck. Hell no.
Yeah.
My
See, this
gum's
shit fell
strong.
out last night, and I'm worried that the doctor said to me, she goes, "All right." I let it. I slept on it, man. I shouldn't have. Maybe shouldn't have done that, but I slept on it. Blood everywhere all over the bed. I go to the hospital. I rang my mum in the morning. She goes, "Go
You
to the
slept on a
emergency."
what?
Nah, I slept on it. Like I just said, "Oh fuck it. I'll see what happens in the morning."
You slept on a
Right?
what though? A nail?
Nah, like I just slept. Like I slept
Oh,
on it.
my bad.
You know, like yeah, yeah. That's how we say it in Australia. Like I slept on it. I fucking gave it a night time to think about it. So like, I should have gone straight away to the hospital, but I woke up in the morning. It was still really fucking sore, and then I rang. Just said, "Should go to emergency, go doctor." They said you should have come as soon as it happened. She pushed it back into place. She said some shit about like half of it is good. The bone structure might like reconstruct, but half of it might be fucked and it might go black. So let's see how it goes. I've got a cousin who's a dentist. I'm gonna have to ring up around a few places. She said get a root canal. Some people are telling me it's fucking they're just making money. But if I ring my cousin and say, look, how much is it cost price to get fucking two gold tooth? I look like the biggest pimp.
Do it
If it's
hurt?
if it's somewhere under like $1,800 or 2 grand, I'd get
No,
my
I'm
front
asking you,
one.
Sunray, do it hurt? If it don't hurt, you dealing with straight cosmetics now, right?
Nah, like it hurt, and now the pain is going away. So I think I'm
Yeah, if it
like,
hurt,
cause
then get it out of there, man. That's your body
huh?
telling you. That's your body telling you this not want it. So if it hurt, then yeah, do what you gotta do. Cause it
Cause it's not
give
really
you
hurting
gingivitis.
anymore.
Listen, but
Like
it
they
probably don't hurt. Listen, it probably don't
mm,
hurt, but it can fuck your gums up, and next thing you know, all your teeth are starting to fuck up. So
right.
get that
So
shit
they've
out of
given
there.
me antibiotics and they've given me this mouthwash I've got to use every day for 7 days. Um. So and
Get
that's
that
why the
tooth out
root.
of there.
That's why she said get root canal because she goes root canal will clean the fucking half the side that's
It's not.
rotten.
It's not the teeth. It's the gums. You don't
Yeah.
want nothing to
Yeah.
mess your gums up. If that shit can fuck
Yeah.
with your gums, get it pulled.
It's fucked, eh? But then I don't know. See how it goes. I'll ring around and find the prices and shit. But if it's gonna be a similar price to get a gold tooth, I'll get a gold tooth. I think. But if it's not, that's pretty unfortunate. It just happened yesterday, and like I look like fucking Huey P. cunt, but worse.
You silly, man. I
All right,
gotta
y'all.
leave you to your
I
alone.
didn't want nothing. I just came up here to say hey to y'all. I'm about to go.
Boy, boy.
Chad, you said that, man. It was a spirit of stomach, man. You done right.
Thank you for blessing us with your privilege. I hope you have a beautiful day. What have you planned today?
Um, I'm getting ready to do something else right now.
Yeah, me too.
That's all.
I gotta get some. Are you doing some production stuff going or like?
Not really. Nah,
Nah. All right. All
not
right.
today. I got
Some
some stuff.
gang,
I'm just not doing nothing with it right now.
some gangster shit going on.
It's always that.
Come on, man. Hustle, 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 hustle.
There's always some gangster shit going on. Shit. But yeah, I
Hey,
just wanted to say hey because
keep
I
it
ain't
short.
seen everybody. I mean, well, I haven't talked to none of y'all in a while. So I just said
No,
hey.
no way. It's been weird, man. I haven't been on in a while, but it's good to see. And like, I want to see, like, everyone's going crazy which ways, and I just want people to. Everybody's got an opportunity here to really embrace this and take their brand somewhere. You know, so we all got different like capabilities and levels and shit. And we're not all we don't have the same aspirations, but and I wasn't even part of this thing in the beginning. I'm just, I don't want to see this bullshit. Let's just fucking stream and be cool.
You are part of it, and it's not even that. It's like, you get tired sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the bottom line.
Yeah, basically, we are worst enemies, man. All the discord comes from in-house. It don't never be nothing outside, and that's embarrassing.
It
Seeing
is.
two brothers fight or two sisters fight, or are you seeing a cousin beat up another? It's like stupid as fuck. It's like ain't nobody attacking the outer innocence, but everybody want to attack the inner thought. So this is why
Mm,
I don't even do it no more. It sounds stupid. I listen back to it and it just sounds childish as fuck to me.
mm, exactly, yeah, because you can't understand it, and it's like, yeah, you really think these guys are going like, but why am I blah, 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 blah," when you can think, why don't they stop and go, wait up, hold up, so to speak, you know? Anyway.
Yeah, you basically cussing your own phone out. That ain't even a person in front of you. So I'm basically, when I be like, you a bitch ass nigga, I'm cussing, I'm spitting all on my phone. I gotta wipe it off. It's weird. Shit corny, bro.
That's facts. Yeah, it's not a worth. It's a waste of time. Pretty much.
So I ain't doing it no more. That's all I'm saying. In case a motherfucker talk crazy, and if they talking crazy, they know they wrong. Cause I just told y'all, I ain't talking crazy about nobody no more. So somebody says something about me, they hate me. I mean, basically, it's straight action. Put it like that. Ain't no more of this weird ass shit. This shit, oh man, fuck all that shit, man. That shit corny.
Yeah, I'm finna make sure I like your video and shit. So, Ray, thank you for having me up here. Shout out to the HOTC. We out here. Peace, y'all.
Always.
Cause,
Right back to
so what's good, Ray, man? So you said they pushing the same propaganda over there in Australia that they're pumping over here in America, huh?
Absolutely, man. This is what I say a long time. This is why I tune into this shit, right? Like, I don't know if you guys know Taz, B1 Network, uh, Taz and Nyla. It's probably a whole lot of other people, right? Like I don't listen to the other ones as much. There's a guy called O'Shea. Um, I think it's and like a few guys they get on their streams. They're probably like mid 40s, 50s, something like that, and they all just talk about different rhetorics of like you know um, the SYSBN, the fucking and all sorts of how it goes down. So, what was that getting into about? Would you ask me first?
Now, what I'm saying over here is shit like this. It's shit exactly like this. You got niggas being controlled by opposition, right? And the
Wait, you asked me
opposition
a
puts,
question, now you're giving me
listen,
an answer. Nah.
you know what I'm saying over here, I'm saying, do they do this over there?
Mm,
Um, Over here, right, they put people in power, right, that the rule over us, that's a different race, right? But the people that's ruling over us is just puppets. It's not the real people ruling over us. They just put in position and and giving things so they accept a role in ruling over the people, right? Now, how do I'm saying in Australia, do y'all have puppets like that, or do the government show its face pure hand? Because Trump really not the president. He really don't call the shots. In Australia, is it like, do they got a spokesman, basically customer
mm,
service, but it's a hidden hand
nah,
that's
I'd say it wouldn't run on such a deep level because, like, economically, we've got a high power, right? We've got high allies, but our population is something that would come into play. Like we have about 10% less people here than say, or 10% less than America, and about 5% less than
that's
um,
cool.
England. So I think our mining really, really boosted us up. Like that gave us the chance to spit our economy up.
That's
Um,
cool. Now look. All right, let me ask you this. Do you think, let's keep it elementary. Do you think the same people that's pushing the agenda on a highly populated people is running the same thing across the world? Which, let me say it like this. Do you think the same people that run America run Australia and run Africa and all that shit? Even though it's 50 continents and 50 countries in Africa, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't think it's the same person, but I reckon they know each other. hmm But
Nah, man, they all puppets, bro. All them motherfuckers. Listen, listen. The
no, no, no.
same
I'm not saying. I'm
entity,
not saying the guys who are on the TV. I'm saying the guys who control.
yeah, the thing that control is, yeah, they control the whole world. That 10%, that 1% that rule over everything is
Mm,
across the world. That's not just in America. You know what I'm saying? They
okay.
even give you subliminal messages like the United Nations, right? They tell you they
Mm,
united. They tell you off top. But they won't tell you it's like 7 African flags in that motherfucker, and they
oh
trump
yeah,
all the other
yeah,
flags. They won't tell you that. So then you gotta
yeah.
know, okay, the higher ups is really niggas. But we say white supremacy. No, them pharaohs, them king tuts, them Akhenaten, that
Yeah,
bloodline, man, get the
yeah.
fuck out of here. Ain't no, man, shit. Nipsey
So
Hussle, I
wait,
think
wait, wait.
Truth
What are you trying to
brought
say
up
there? The 1%,
The Nipsey
the
Hussle,
one.
Holly Selassie bloodline. Matter of fact, Truth Seeker got a video on that. and it's the Haile Selassie Nipsey Hussle blood. It's like, go ahead, son Ray, my fault.
But like, is that saying in the same sentence like there is somewhere sitting now in an Ethiopian uh convent like nine wise men who have the truth? You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
think it's men. I think it's a spirit, man, and I think people
Okay.
put in position. But no, I don't think I don't think you can tag a name on it. Put it like that.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I
it's
didn't mean to
fake.
do. Yeah, to put it
But I
down.
do
So
think the puppet master. I think that's an entity, and I think it can control you. I don't
yeah,
even think you can beat it. You can be.
true
I
that.
think you really get control if they touch you. If the spirit touch you or that evil source, I think it's
That's
out of their
deep, man.
control. It's
Because
sort of
when you
like
were
the
saying,
no, it's sort of like the movie what wake up what's the movie with the what's it called and dude be what the bird called what no not bird but um the black dude man and the the white lady be spinning the thing in the teacup. Y'all know what I'm talking
oh,
about. It's a
get out.
popular movie. Get Out, right? I think it's more something like that. I think it's more of if you get locked into that hypnosis, then you will be a puppet whether you want to or not. And when you're trying
Yeah,
to
man.
break it, you seeing your
And
real
they're giving
people. And
you the fucking, they're giving you the signal, you know? In that movie, it's gonna be something of that, you know? And if you were smart enough and you figure out what that fucking frequency is and where you're gonna hear it again, it might be a phone ring in 10 years' time. Ding, 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 ding. And it's gonna put everybody in the low state.
like when you snap the
I ain't
spell, you
joking.
see when you snap the spell, right? If you under a spell, I think none of us is. That's why we're on these panels. It's people under a spell. They whole
Merc.
reality
What
was
is up, my
false.
man? I got my man Merc in the house. He's one of my G's, man. He understands me in a way that other people won't. But anyway, I dropped the link for the man. Anyway, say what you were saying. Sorry, G, I interrupted your fucking crucial
Hey,
point.
man, I ain't saying that again, man. It's too late. It was the
It's
gym
hard,
too,
eh?
man. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I'm gonna say it tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah, alright.
I'm gonna give a shout out.
Easy.
What was dude's name?
Merc
Gonna give a
Stalinsky.
Much
Trademark.
Kaminsky, Draymond.
Merc Stalinsky. Nah, he's a cool guy. Fucking. Um, yeah, no, I didn't mean because that's the whole point of what you've been getting at for the past couple weeks, man. We gotta sit down, listen to what people have. Like people gotta think about what they're gonna say, right? Think before you move, but actually sit, listen, take time to process what these people have said, and then come back with a response. Not just like have your response already there once he said his first word. You know what I mean? Like how it just cuts it
Yeah.
off and it just really wrecks things, man. Like for what I just did. Anyway, if you're
Like
out,
me,
you're
bro. I'm
out. You
just
might
a
come back on a bit later or whatever, like to this afternoon, dropping some live.
or what you about to shut it down?
Nah, I ain't gonna shut it down. I was gonna actually make a beat because I figured out how to um make StreamYard play my beat player. So I'm gonna just have a
All right, well,
jam
cool.
session.
Let me say this, and I'm gonna drop out and see how you make a beat so you can have the whole screen. Like when you're a deep thinker, you notice stuff like. Let me think of something deep. You notice stuff like when you swallow your spit, it don't go to your intestine. Your body's so intricate. You understand how like okay, the spit don't even go down. It just go right back into my system. It never even Like swallow your spit now. That shit not gonna go down your throat and then into your stomach like some water. This shit gonna just evaporate right back into the tissue. Like that's deep. Never mind that part. But go ahead, man. Make a beat, man. We
No, I'm
go.
trying to hear. I'm trying to hear what you're saying. So what? If I
No,
swallow
I
my
said it. I'm saying you gotta even know if you swallow your spit, what your spit doing. You gotta know. You gotta know. You gotta know everything about your whole
to be
body,
able
right?
to go to the full potential, man, fuck.
Yeah, you
And to
gotta know you can't stop
maximize,
your heart from
maximize
beating.
everything, exercise everything to the full extent.
Yeah,
That's something I've been getting really whack at. But
you gotta know your heart is its own life force. It's why you can't stop it from beating. You gotta
my
know your eyeballs
heart
is
is
its
my
own thing. That's why you
own
can't stop
life
blinking. You gotta
force.
know your lungs is its
My
own thing.
heart
It's
is
why
my
you can't stop breathing.
own
Right? You gotta know
life
your brain is its
force.
own thing. That's why you can't stop thinking. The organs is what the spirit consumes, right? So then you gotta know you got 5, 10 different spirits in you at one time. You see how we all connected now? It's sort of like if I get a fucking heart transplant, I can get somebody else's heart in my body. Would that change who the fuck I am? Absolutely. And you gotta know these things. Like far as just deep thinking, you gotta know far as like why the fuck the door always turns to the left to open it? Because
Why?
most people is right-handed. So you gotta know why. You gotta know the introduction of the right hand was the ruler over you. That's why there's no left-handed really guns or left-handed weapons. The first weapon was right-handed. Everybody was normally left-handed, and they reversed it. See, you gotta know these things though.
Bullshit. When did this happen?
I don't fucking know. You gotta look this shit up
Okay, I'll
yourself.
look this
These
shit
be
up. I'll
gems,
look this
bro.
shit up.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
to.
that's a major gem. I've never ever heard that. Most people were majority left-handed. What?
Before
When did
weapons,
that
yeah,
switch? Wow. Okay, before. Oh, wow. So they built weapons right-handed.
exactly.
Because, you know why? Fucking, we must have been throwing with our left hand. But anyway, who knows? Um,
And it detaches you from your heart. Your left hand is on the side of what? Your heart.
it's
Your whole
open,
left
eh?
body.
Yeah.
That's your feeling
Okay.
side. If somebody
Yeah.
walk with a limp, they normally limping with that right
I
leg.
don't know.
That left side intact.
Cool.
That damn it. They they leading
I
with that
can't
left.
talk about it. I don't know what to say. It's army
Yeah.
talk. Have you ever been to? You never been to military. See, that's one thing with me. Like I've done my thing. I've done my thing. I've done my time, and like
In the military,
nah, nah, nah. Like you see, I've done my time on the streets, and I've done my fair share of fucking combat, and I've done my fair share of time in lockup, and I've done my fair share of combat. So I equate that to like pretty much fucking, you know, a lot of people's combat. See, some people go into, they serve, but they don't fucking see shit. They'll sit behind a desk all day. Whereas, you know what I mean? But some people will go out and they'll be brutally murdering 10 people a day with fucking semi assault, like fully assault rifles and shit. Not to say it's proud, but I just don't like people who get on and go, oh, I went to the military, I've been to the Navy, you know what I mean? It's like, well, that's great. Some countries have like, um, what's that? Dedicated, uh, what's it? Dedicated, what is it called? Fucking, you have to fight for the dedicated, um,
man,
army
I don't know.
service.
I don't keep up with the motherfuckers, man. I know
Military
Minnesota
service,
just,
Delaware County military service. Most states in America do it, don't they?
man, I don't know. I know
Oh,
Minnesota showed them if everybody do that at one time, they fuck. If what people did in Minneapolis, if we did that worldwide, not United States wide,
yeah.
worldwide, they're done. They're
You reckon?
done. Hey, but I'm about to get off of here,
Yeah,
man.
get off.
You said you about
Get
to
out of here.
hit.
Go
You said you
fucking.
about to make it. Don't make me
Yeah, I'm
turn
gonna
this
make a
into a
beat.
roast
Listen to it if you
session.
want. I'm just like setting my shit up.
And I'm about to turn this into a roast session, man. You playing games.
What do you mean?
I'm just talking shit. All right, man. Be easy, man.
Yeah,
A
you
roast
got work
session. Y'all
tomorrow?
know what a roast session is?
A roast session.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people get up and fucking give each other shit. Is it?
No, a roast session is when people talk about each other.
Yeah. And then there's a main guy that everybody roasts. Or no? Was that
Man,
a
I
bit
guess,
old school?
man.
I don't know, man. I'm a bit fucking not up to date with this shit.
I
Ugh.
ain't up to date neither, man. I'm so old school. It's insane. But I'm about to get off of here because I don't know what you said. You about to make a beat
Yeah,
and
can
it
you
threw
see
me
my
off.
screen, fool?
No,
No. What? I've had my screen up for ages. Oh, because I haven't pressed share the screen, you dumb cunt. I've been
yeah,
looking at my
yeah. Yeah, see.
dummy ass motherfucker.
You
Um,
dragging your feet.
talking to you. Nah. Um, yeah, like I mean, hopefully, yeah, this should work. Just tell me if you hear it. Oh, you probably can't hear it because fucking yeah, you can't hear that. I gotta fix it up. I gotta set it up a bit. It worked before when Bridget was on, but then I'll figure out a way. Fucking stop sharing. We'll go to application window. Probably better. Fucking application window works fine, and it.
I got some
Oh, yeah.
equipment over here, man.
What'd you get?
Got, man, I don't even really, man, I don't know what this shit is, bro. That's why it ain't hooked up. I got a blue mic. I got some compressor type shit, and I got like some software discs and shit that I can put in my computer, and I got it's a lot of shit, man. It's just in my fucking closet, man. I'm about to get serious with it. I
Yeah.
got the shit, but I ain't never do nothing with it. Cause my motherfucking I had a Mac
I know
computer
beats.
and
I'm
this
gonna
shit
do it.
crashed. I might can do it with the laptop, but I don't think so because I ain't enough memory. But no,
It depends what
I'm about to
laptop
set
you
up
got.
the
You might be able to do it.
what you say?
Depends on what kind of laptop. Like you might be able to you know,
Hold
run
on, I
some
can tell you.
pretty cool shit.
Hold on, I could tell you what this weird ass shit is. One of these shits is a acousticite. I think that's the compressor. Hold on, it's a acousticite. I got a blue mic. Hold on. I'm about to hook this shit up since y'all playing with me.
Yeah, fucking nice. Alright. How do they go? Let's see if this goes at all. So
Uh,
what do you mean? Ah, what was input device? fuck is that? Can you hear it? It's a basic beat. Can you hear that? If not, then I'll go back to how I did it at the beginning. Or I'm just gonna fuck around for a little bit and see if it'll work. I'll get it working because it was working before when Bridget was here. I just got to go back to the JBL. Or just take to the I will take it to the other limit. I will take it to the other side. Oh shit. I will take it to the other side. You got a hard drive with fucking no songs playing in it. You gotta fucking. So how have you been today? I hope your day's been lovely. Today's been quite a calming day, you know. It seems to be the breeze and the blossom of the air. You know, I can't believe how newsreaders get on and can completely give you a smiling face and abruptly give you such like rambling stories that go from this boy died today to how cute that puppy dog was. And they keep it in the same voice. It's quite amazing. So anyway, we've gone back to this, we've gone back to that, I've gone back to that, and I've gone back to that. So what? It's given me, it hasn't given me that option. We going back around on the street, we say, Rastaman, we say, Lord, have it, come over. This is like core audio. You have power. Yeah, I'm gonna get more into this. I really want to get more into jamming, and I've got to get a upgrade in equipment. So if anybody wants to fucking go fund me and like, I should set it up. It'd be pretty cool. I don't really need much, but just to get a little new setup because I wanna do with this one, which is pretty professional. I've got KRK 6-inch monitors, MacBook Pro. It's a bit old. It's 16 gigabyte i5, but it's mid 2011. 49 key Tascam US MK2. Got a Behringer F6 FCA 1616 with a Shure SM58 with a NT1 Rode. So like that is enough. That's enough to like really be kind of, yeah, it's enough to make songs. So if I could have this as a sort of like a something where I could teach children, you know, you can have lessons, bring them in, and they can work on this and, you know, slowly fill up, and then have an upgraded system where I can be working on my things as long as their projects, like, you know, be able to mix and master them. But it's a long while away. Like, I would be expecting, I'm looking into about 2 to 4K investing into that. Like it's a question of whether to go Apple or not. So I've got to ask around for advice for that. A lot of people, telling me different things. Some people are saying just buy a tower and build it yourself. But I've always run Apple for my whole production career, so I don't know. And even when I went to uni, um, yo, DC's in the house, man. What's up? Thanks for popping through. Um, yeah, like the I forgot what I was saying now, but the music. Yeah, anyway, let's get back onto music. So, let's see if I can get something going. What I've got to do is try and it's going to take me a little bit, but cause I'm cracking out on a beat to rest of my knees out. Do we have a day? Okay, now let's see if I can do a little random which way. This is the quick way. If I press Command K. Now, can somebody in the chat, if you are possibly able to hear these sounds that I'm playing from a piano, just give me a quick yes or no. They weren't very nice, but I should be able to check that myself actually, but I'll go into here and no. Okay, she's saying no. Okay, that's cool. I was working it out before and I shouldn't change the interface. So what I'll have to do, don't worry, I'm going to get this working. So please stick with me for a little bit. It was working before with Beach. Or should I keep the interfaces as that? Anyway, let's just get out of here. We're going to talk about our input as that, the output. I'll put it as that and see what it does. Go into Logic. No difference. Zero the infinite piece, yeah. Smoke this man's number one time. Yeah, TSL, man. Kicking the shit. Get TSL up to 1K plus subs. Get Godbody Sean up to 1K plus subs. Also, get Nikki C up to 1K plus subs. Congrats on the third drop. Get this channel up to 1K plus subs. Get DC up to 5K. Get the beach up to 5K. Get zero up to 1K. And I'm serious on that. I say it a lot, but I mean, I'm serious, man. I want my. I hope people reciprocate and tell other people. Try and just go to YouTube, Sunray, subscribe. That's all you gotta do. It is working now. The sound's coming through. Okay, so I don't know what I did. Um, Or is she talking about something else? Maybe she's talking about else. She's talking about. I didn't move to remove from stream. Okay, well, okay. I just need to know that. Ah, shit. I should just fucking check it up like a dickhead, alright? What am I doing? Ended? Did I just end the stream? No. I just yelled it out, eh? I didn't end the stream. Okay. So, view on YouTube. Go to here. I haven't had my smoke, so like. Alright. I can hear my blunt voice. My very down to, you know. So, okay. What I need to do. That was quite strange. Why isn't it not working? Because that sound isn't coming through as I'm playing the keys, is it? Like, that's the weirdest drum kit I've ever fucking coming across in my life. See, okay, so I'll go back into here. It'll work. I'll get this thing going. Like, trust me, but everybody's probably gone. I know 5 I had it going before. I could run it through OBS, but I mean, I'm pretty hopeless that I can't get it going right now. Oh, wait. Logic. What's the Logic doing? Logic preferences, audio, output device is going to that, which is your sunflower and your built-in output. You know what I gotta say to that? That's a real shame because I wanted to be able to play some chords and teach like theories, you know, a bit of like. Well, I can teach a little bit of theory here right now. I'll put the this bull crud for the moment in the background. But even though we got 5 viewers in the house, I don't know how. I'll open the screen up and see if it's a bit bigger for you all to view. Now, basically, this is a DAW, is what they call them now, digital audio workstation. Now, in modern Italian music is how they've presented it since the Renaissance, right? Like, I mean, there's Arabic music, there's Indian music, they've all got a different scale, there's African music, there's Polynesian music. So, what we learn as classical music is all classified under this, they trained in the schools of Vienna and things like this, and this is the terms that we use with these manuscripts, and what we see here is based on that. So what we are seeing here with this kind of 9 looking symbol, or back to front C kind of thing, it is a bass clef. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with the treble clef, how it would be more going up, scooped around, and then so like a bit more up, and then scooped down into there. Dotted time pieces there. Now, treble clef, bass clef basically means, see if I can hand it out. I wouldn't be able to get it out on this instrument. If I can, it's not even allowing me to open up. So, piano roll, no, I can't. It's basically because a piano piano is considered a percussion instrument. So with the left and the right hand, the left hand is considered to be playing in treble clef, and your right hand is considered to be playing in bass clef. Whereas most other instruments, such as violin, cello, flute, bass, bass clarinet, trombone, usually just have a single line of clef, right? Drum kits, although, will have a triple layer, as they have a hi-hat and they have a snare, or they'll have probably, depends on the keys, but I mean on the kit, how many pieces there are to the kit, but they'll have a cymbal for the kick drum, cymbal for the snare drum, cymbal for the hi-hat and crash, and so on. I wanted to try and show, if possible, but it's just because this is a video. But anyway, I'll give it, so I can go into a little bit later. But so basically now 4/4 is a very common time signature. So that means 4 beats per bar. Sorry. So as you can see here, they've laid it out quite simply. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's a 4-bar rest. 1, 2, 1 beat rest. 3, another 4 beat rest, and then they're on bar 5, and they'll repeat that over again. So that's just a very simple breakdown of a little bit of music theory there. And so what note they'd be playing, since it's in bass clef, I learned cello, so it's in. I wonder if you can easily change that over. Oh, I'm not in there. But it's not very hard to figure out. It's basically like a fifth or a seventh away. So let's have a look here. Well, in the bass clef, that okay, so that's weird. I know that. Is it a fifth or I think it would be a fifth because it's the same. So D, E, F. So that may be an A. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, I'll have to look at that. So I'll come back to that and have a look on that. So that's a bit of music theory I should look up onto. And basically, yeah. So crotchet things are there are 1 bar rests. They are 4 bar rests, and they have dot dot with a line through it. A line, well, not line through it. It's a basically a dot with a line, stroked line beside it, meaning half a beat, or half of that rest value added on. Now let's see. I'll go back into where we were. What's going on? It's quite strange. It's not playing. So I've got some people in the house. Thanks to everybody for sticking around. I'm really disappointed that which would you the I'll try and get it going. My it worked like yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Um Maybe because I rang them and they just did something wrong. I don't want Chrome. I just want to get the system preferences, right? Go to sound. I hope everybody's had a good day wherever you are. If you're in England or if you're in America, if you're in Samoa, if you're in Samoa, if you're in Fiji, if you're in Tonga, if you're Argentina, if you're in Ireland, if you're in England, wherever you may be, if you're in Germany, I'd love to hear from you, man. I've got a friend, or we've met over here. He's from Norway, Finland, another one. So, it's good to, and a lot of people are on different sort of terms of life, I guess. All right. All right, I'm gonna try one more thing, and then we'll, because you guys are hanging out with me, so I'm really appreciating this. Um, just don't know why. What happened? It's just gone berserk today. Cause I left the computer on. Anyway, berserk, berserk, berserk. No excuse. Yeah, that's not right because that should be going up. strange. You guys couldn't hear that at all. Okay, I'm sure of that, right? I'm really sorry I'm boring you. I'm gonna try one more thing. General audio. Maybe that was the fucking idiotic thing. I'm just gonna try more. It's gotta work. It's worked. Like, I just don't get it. And then I go away, and then I set up a different thing, and then it's not good. So that's applied. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's playing. No sound. No sound because of why? Oh, because it's talking to the interface. It's not talking to the interface. Let's just talk to the interface then. It wasn't working like that before. I'm probably losing all my customers. Not customers, my such loving fans that I adore brilliantly, and my organization skills are just beyond immeasurability at this point in time. But you guys have not even, I haven't even shown you what happened to me in the last couple of days, man. Like, oh my goodness. I'm just glad that I'm here and I'm able to speak, and hopefully this is going to give me the time to bust some music out, but it's going to be very, very hard to get the vocals out, but just at least get some, like, you know, kind of just, yeah, practice back in and just get a lot of music put back in because, yeah, it was shocking. I had to go to the hospital and then stay there for about, oh no, how long was it? Maybe 6 hours. Six, 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 like 4 hours. Alright, so I've done something of here, done something of here, I've done something of here, done something of here, I've done something of here. This is interfaces. What was that? Okay, so that's that. YouTube or a new keyword. Just as fucking goes. Sorry about this. Everybody's probably left. But once you guys have left, you're gonna be like, whoa, I missed out. But once I get these jam sessions going, I'll be fucking killing it. Come on, man. What are you doing? Like, I've had like. If I tell you what I had, people will be like disappointed. I mean, I feel, and it sucks. Why should they be disappointed? And like, there's so many stereotypical things behind that. I've got a few different crowds that I'm seeing, and some might be thinking, oh no, he slipped. Others might be thinking, what's he on about? What's going on here? Go into this fucking hole, please. Wow. I have 0 inputs. Wow, that's amazing. This was not ejected properly. I have no inputs. That's fucking a joke. Maybe it's actually there. I have audio device has been moved, this one is good, last audio device, I just want to go with the JBL because that works. Now we'll just go no, change number of MIDI output inputs. This will not adjust properly. Not for now. No, not for now. What is it going to be? Change, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have to start it all over again. Okay, I've got one, right, which is this one. It's most likely, I don't know which one it is. Okay, so it was that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. But the thing is, I am not sure of how to get the sound out. Getting cracking on the beach. Oh. We're going to apply changes. No. Output device is just going to be normal. Input device is going to be normal. I hope that Zoom meeting didn't fucking try and get into my beats and fuck up my shit. Motherfuckers. I'm all messing down on a beat, 'cause I can make a beat in about 5 minutes. Give me say 3, 4 and chords. Then you know you got it, and you know what's going on here. Apply changes or what? no. Not that dickhead show or no. What? Show audio devices. Okay, so fucking JBL is 2 and 2 out. Sunflower is that. Sunflower is drift. It's a sunflower with drift, and I'm telling it to built in. Then I think it should be built in with drift because yes. Okay, so try this. Oh shit. Fuck you. Shit the ball more. Shit the ball more. What's going on, cunt? Audio, going to audio preferences. Command not available because there is no list. What are you talking about, fuck yeah? No list of what? Hey? No list of what? Hey? 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 If this doesn't change it, then this is a joke. I've just applied changes to the built-in output. There are regions in, oh mate, I don't care. I should do that. Come on. Fuck off. What's going on? I can't even hear anything. What's happened? Where's the velocity at? Yeah. Very, 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 very strange. And what I'm gonna have to do, because I've had that problem with good